Hey everyone, it's G, and today we're diving deep into the quirky and compact world of the smart Fortwo. This little two-seater is known for its unique design and urban agility. We'll explore everything from its surprisingly spacious interior to its fuel-sipping engine. Make sure you stick around to the end because I'm going over everything you need to know about the smart Fortwo. Now let's talk infotainment. The smart Fortwo comes with a basic but functional system. The touchscreen is responsive and the menus are straightforward. You won't find any fancy features like Apple CarPlay or Android Auto on older models, but newer models have it. You get Bluetooth for calls and music streaming, which is all you really need in a car like this. One thing I will say is that the placement of the infotainment screen is a bit low. You have to take your eyes off the road to see it, which isn't ideal. Overall, it's not the most advanced system out there, but it gets the job done for a car in this price range. You wouldn't expect it by looking at it, but the smart Fortwo's interior is surprisingly spacious, especially for the passenger. I'm 6 feet tall, and I can sit comfortably in the driver's seat with plenty of headroom. The passenger seat has even more headroom, which is great for taller passengers. The seats themselves are surprisingly comfortable. They're on the firm side, which is good for long drives. Visibility is excellent thanks to the car's large windows and high seating position. You get a commanding view of the road, which is great for city driving. Storage space is limited, but that's to be expected in a car this size. There's a small trunk that can fit a couple of grocery bags, and there are some cubbies and cup holders inside the cabin. Under the rear hood of the smart Fortwo, you'll find a tiny 3-cylinder engine. Don't let its size fool you. This little engine is peppy around town. It's paired with either a 5-speed manual or a 6-speed automatic transmission. Now I know what you're thinking, a 3-cylinder engine, but trust me, it's more capable than you might think. It's actually quite fun to drive in the city, however it can feel a bit underpowered on the highway, especially when passing or merging. Speaking of highway driving, let's talk about the smart Fortwo's speed. Now, this isn't a car designed for speed demons. It's made for zipping around the city, not setting track records. Acceleration is adequate for city driving, but it's not going to win any races. The smart Fortwo is best suited for cruising around town, not blasting down the highway. Top speed is also limited, but that's not really a concern for a car like this. You're not going to be taking it on any high-speed adventures. One of the biggest selling points of the smart Fortwo is its fuel economy. This little car sips fuel like a hummingbird, making it an excellent choice for budget-conscious drivers. You can expect to get excellent gas mileage in the city, and highway fuel economy is also impressive. The smart Fortwo proves that you don't need a hybrid or electric car to save money on fuel. Despite its small size, the smart Fortwo is surprisingly fun to drive. It's nimble and agile, making it a blast to toss around corners. The steering is light and precise, and the car handles surprisingly well. Now, it's not a sports car, so don't expect it to carve canyons. But for what it is, the smart Fortwo is surprisingly capable. The brakes are also good, providing confident stopping power. Overall, the smart Fortwo is a fun and engaging car to drive, especially in the city. When it comes to maintenance, the smart Fortwo is a relatively easy car to take care of. Regular maintenance items like oil changes and tire rotations are straightforward and relatively inexpensive. However, parts availability can be an issue. Since the smart Fortwo is a niche vehicle, it can be difficult to find parts, especially for older models. If you're considering buying a used smart Fortwo, it's important to factor in the potential cost of parts and repairs. So how much does a smart Fortwo cost? Well, that depends on the year, mileage and condition. New smart Fortwos are no longer sold in the United States, so you'll have to buy used. Prices for used models can vary widely, but you can typically find one for a reasonable price. Overall, the smart Fortwo offers a lot of value for the money, especially if you're looking for a fuel-efficient and easy-to-park city car. So there you have it, folks. The Smart Fortwo, a quirky, fun, and surprisingly practical little car that's perfect for city dwellers. It's not for everyone, but if you're looking for something different, fuel-efficient, and easy to park, the Smart Fortwo is definitely worth considering. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video if you found it helpful. And be sure to let me know in the comments what you think of the Smart Fortwo. Would you ever consider owning one?